Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARAH DAYANA BINTI ISKANDAR and my metric number is 060681. In this video, my group member and I will present to you the topic from our report assignment, which is issues in using credit scoring software by the banks. First, I will start with the introduction. Generally, lenders and financial institutions use credit scoring to analyze the statistics to ascertain a person's or a small business creditworthiness and to determine whether to extend or reject credit in risk-based pricing of the loan, and interest rates are offered to the borrower based on the likelihood of repayment. Someone's credit history will show how many credit accounts have been erased in comparison to all of your accounts on file. Now let's move to the objective of the video, which are to understand the widely used credit scoring software, to learn the type of credit scoring models, to discuss the arising issues on the use of credit scoring system, to study its advantages and drawbacks, and the last one is to investigate cases related to the use of credit scoring. The structure of this video will be divided into 4 sections. The first section is the literature review containing a definition of credit scoring evaluation, credit scoring's advantages and drawbacks, and the cases of credit scoring use. The second section analyzes research methodology, which is the procedure used in the report. Then the third section, the findings regarding the issues of credit scoring. In this section, we discuss the type of credit scoring model, issues related to credit scoring application, and cases related to credit scoring. Lastly, section 4, which is the conclusion of the result of the report.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SITI FATIHA binti SAMSUDIN. My metric number is 059764. In this video, I will present about research method. Our group choose qualitative research method where the data collection is done by using an internet search. The purpose of this method is to collect, to gather, and choose the exact information. We choose this method because it is the easiest and fastest way to get the information. Other than that, it is more convenient because we can use our gadget to do research anytime and anywhere. Last but not least, because of the COVID-19, we need to consider people's safety. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul bin DASRIL. My metric number is 060680. Now I will talk about the literature review. The first one is what is credit scoring. Financial lenders and banks will use practical methods and technology or software to effectively evaluate the creditworthiness of its clients when detecting or minimizing possible debtors. Using a credit rating system can assist in determining and identifying those who are at danger of delinquency. Next is credit scoring evaluation. Credit services provider CSP employ credit files to provide financial offerings to customers, organizations, and major companies in the initial periods of financial administrations. Next, I will talk about the credit scoring's advantages and drawbacks. One of the credit scoring advantages is credit scoring model aims to rectify the prejudice that would occur if only approved requests were considered, rather than all applicants. On the flip side, one of the credit scoring drawbacks is a credit scoring model is technically inadequate since it excludes some indicators that, when combined, could determine whether the consumer would pay back. As you can see, these are some cases of credit scoring use. Creditworthiness is frequently complicated. Previous credit scoring techniques rely on inadequate information, preventing a large number of individuals from obtaining financing. As a result, financial companies that depend on the creditworthiness missing valuable consumers, as bad credit score indicate a higher likelihood of loan rejection. For starters, borrowers can develop a more varied image of an individual's financial conditions and spending activities by offering entry to a much larger source of consumer information. Moreover, open banking and our credit rating often prepares the path for and goes side by side with the digitalization with both new and old procedures, quickening the credit registration procedure, increasing client satisfaction, and leveling the field of play with new competitors.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul binti ISMAIL. My metric number is 060645. I will present a finding from our study. According to our finding, credit scoring is undergoing a quantitative change due to the big data. With the growth of financial market in recent years, incredibly advanced methods for modeling non-linear, complex reward applications have become necessary. In the last 2 decades, soft computing technology have been effectively employed to construct powerful and adaptable credit scoring model to handle non-linear issues. This method, which describes a variety of methodologies for estimating solutions to real-world problems with a variety of inaccuracy and uncertainty, can be utilized instead of a statistical method. Previous research also has found that machine learning techniques surpass traditional statistical method in dealing with credit scoring issues, particularly in the nonlinear pattern categorization. For the following finding, I will discuss the type of credit scoring models. There are several credit scoring models to choose from. Institute and bank will select one based on circumstances and environment. In our report, we decided to categorize the model into 3 categories, which are traditional credit scoring method, artificial intelligence AI and machine learning in credit scoring, and other techniques related to credit scoring method. Under traditional credit scoring method, we have linear regression, discriminant analysis, probability analysis and logistic regression, and judgment-based model. The next category is artificial intelligence AI and machine learning in credit scoring. Under this category, the models are decision tree, random forest, Gaussian boosting, deep neural networks, clustering, K-means clustering, and hierarchical clustering. And for the last category, which is other techniques related to credit scoring method, include automated features engineering, reinforcement learning, natural language processing, and blockchain for decentralized credit scoring. Okay, to discuss more of our findings from this study, I will pass the next part to FATIHA.
Now, I will explain about the issue related to the credit scoring application. Number 1 is a fairness. Personal data with legal and ethical limits such as discriminating variables like race, gender or religion may be detected by algorithm through alternative data sources. So, the fairness of credit scoring technique should be evaluated to protect fundamental human rights. Number 2 is interpretability. Many of the models that emerge from novel algorithms are difficult to comprehend. Evaluating any potential cascading consequences will be difficult due to the lack of interpretability. In an economic downturn, algorithms built during a period of low volatility may not indicate the best course of action. Number 3 is accountability. Financial institutions that rely on the third-party provider of new algorithms may not be subject to supervision. Defining who is accountable and liable for data accuracy and quality can be difficult with the lightening of data value chain. Number 4 is a data security. Digital credit decision-making system can be opaque, relying on unclear procedures and data sets, such as the potential borrower may lose track of how their personal information is utilized to make a judgment due to a lack of openness. Number 5 is data protection. Using alternative data for credit scoring will necessitate CSPs to store and access massive amount of consumers and company personal data. Improved security measures are required with the increasing dangers of identity theft associated with the usage of a new data sources. Number 6 is consequences unintended. The common issue with a novel algorithm are selection bias which discriminates against consumers who are protected may occur, and the proclivity for overfitting the data which can result in unable to make a good predictions on a new data.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Doctor. My name is Nurul binti SYED and my metric number is 060681. I will continue this presentation with cases related to credit scoring. First, quality and amount of credit rating information, where it can improve the quality and data volume when credit checking infrastructure is reformed using open banking and transparent technologies. As a result, credit scoring becomes more accurate when lenders use such information. There is a greater awareness of potential customers' financial needs, which boosts trust in their capacity to repay and lowers the danger of default. There's one more advantage, which is fraud protection. Open banking solutions lessen the danger of document fabricating by collection information directly from applicants' banks. Second, enhancing the client experience digitization. Open banking enable credit scoring promotes lender to computer-generated existing procedures. In addition to enabling a larger pool qualified applicant, this means shorter loan applicant and review period, as well as fewer manual operations, lowering the risk of human mistake. As a result, customer experience increases dramatically, gaining new customers and maintaining existing ones. Third, uptake of open banking. According to research, 76% of banks around the world anticipate a 50% growth in client acceptance and open banking usage in the next years. Open banking in the credit scoring sector, for example, is a game changer in France. Credit bureaus do not exist there. Instead, only bad credit is monitored. These businesses are utilizing open banking to change how they evaluate credit worthiness internally. Lastly, population credit scoring models. There are three of loans for the population. 1. Loans repaid in installments, which is recurring payments include principals and interest. 2. Credit cards and other revolving loans. While some banks provide credit cards with their own logo and marketing assistance, the majority have a MasterCard or Visa franchise. 3. Loans that are not repaid in installment. A small percentage of customers' loans require payment of both interest and principal at the same time. 6. Subjective analysis was used. The first one is character, the most important. Second, capital is a term that relates to a borrower's ability to repay a loan. 3. Capacity, the client's financial ability to repay the loan while also meeting living expenses and other commitments. 4. Conditions, describe some of the financial implication. The 5th is collateral is essential for securing a backup payment source. And the last one is control. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nurul binti ARIFFIN and my metric numbers is 067594. The conclusion: by using credit scoring software, the bank are easy charged whether to make a loan or there is a credit risk. Based on the issue related to the credit scoring application, the bank needs to observe and monitor credit or debtor data and their payment behavior in order to classify if the potential customers is a good or a bad borrower. As a suggestion, the bank should use artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning to improve the analysis of the credit scoring data to be better and faster. According to the cases of a credit scoring, open banking was giving a beneficials in order to solve the problem of credit scoring. As a suggestion, open banking becomes a way of improving financial inclusion and customers' experience while increasing revenue. In conclusion, implementing a credit score software application has a good influence that can increase financial awareness, nurture potential customers' faith in repayment, and a lower dangers of neglect.